sells beer, how many of those places do you all frequent?
The people voted that way though.
They voted the city wet, yeah.
Right.
But this ain't nobody trying, like you said, Danny, we're trying to cut throats. I know a lot of you personally, and I wouldn't do nothing to hurt any of you. I'm sure there's people in this room that drink beer, and they won't have to drive to town to buy it.
Well, you
But it
know,
ain't got nothing to do with trying to destroy your neighborhood or anything. John Clark come to us wanting in the city. That's what this is all about.
okay. Here's the thing though. If you guys annex that out there,
But
well,
not
let me
Pleasant
finish.
Valley. Not Pleasant Valley.
Huh?
Not Pleasant Valley. Just to have
He's
his
going out
property.
there in Pleasant Valley.
Huh?
Clark's out there at Pleasant Valley.
Just his property. Just his property. Go ahead, son.
How long before did you all advertise this meeting that you were going to have annexation on your agenda tonight?
Hello there. Which we've discussed it. This is like the fourth time we
The only time
discussed
it was here was 7 o'clock this morning.
Friday.
So nobody's even heard a whisper of this until this morning?
No.
Because we've talked about this for the last probably 6 months.
It's been almost every council meeting for,
How many times have been on the radio?
it's been discussed in the council meetings, is what I'm saying.
What I said, how many times has it been on the radio for the public to hear?
The public's welcome to any meeting.
No, you're supposed to advertise this stuff though when you're, and let people know what's going on.
That's true. We was going to annex, try to annex Pleasant Valley. That's true.
And if I can,
Go ahead, Derek.
if I can just say one thing, one issue about annexing is, like I was telling Mr. Rowe, we have to have an accurate plat map that's done by a licensed surveyor. We're trying to figure out where the money is going to come from before we can actually do an intent to annex. So basically, what's going on tonight is all for naught. We have a consent annex by John W. Clark. We still don't have an accurate plat to even annex Pleasant Valley Road, not Pleasant Valley. But we were hoping to get one from the highway department if it was an accurate plat prepared by a surveyor. That way it'd save the city tens of thousands of dollars.
Well, I'd like a suggestion, when this comes up again, if you would, you see the animosity in the crowd already, if you would have any laws or KRS numbers on hand, that way when you're asked, where did this come from, you can go straight to it, that way there's no hearsay, he said, she said, and no one goes away angry. The last time we were here, we were told there was going to be a main sewer line going down. Most of us here are construction workers, so when we hear main sewer line, we think 30-inch and above. When in reality, it was only going to be a 4-inch line. So a lot of the problem here is clarification. And you make the rest of the county feel that you're trying to blindside us with something.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you.
And this thing started about 30 years ago, right around here in the municipal building. They tried, within 24 hours, they was going to zone, and we had standing room only around there. There's several people right here that was there. This thing has not just happened today. And if this meeting, this thing under law, I believe, was supposed to have been advertised 24 hours at least prior to the meeting.
This was posted Friday,
Word.
right there on that door.
Well, we're not in here. We're in that door down to Pleasant Valley.
And the radio had it Friday.
That's not
The radio had
what the
it
law
Friday.
reads.
The radio had it Friday.
This morning.
This morning is when the first time people heard it.
Yeah,
First time you all heard it,
Friday.
it was on the radio Friday.
But if you have a question about the law, it's KRS 84. Is the law about how to annex, and it's in that intent to annex that's included in the agenda. It's KRS 84, and it sets forth the boundaries, what you can do and what you can't do. If you have a specific question, if you wanna contact my office, I'd be more than happy to talk to you. Anybody here, you can contact me.
Well, I say before it's found out, that we're gonna have to get our own lawyer to fight this thing. Because you're telling us about all this surveying, which we know you go out here and hire surveyors. But now, John Clark does not, for him to come in there and start dictating to us about what we're going to do, I say we put a picket line up on him to start with. There it is. I am over 50 years in the local union that will stand up for rights.
I don't understand what you think John Clark's trying to force you to do.
Well,
Putting beer down there.
Okay, I want clarification, so tell me.
He's putting beer down there. Anything to get more dope into Pleasant Valley. And that's what you all are being doing.
you're for that tooth and toenail, it shows.
We've got enough of it down there. If we can stop a little bit of it, we're going to stop it.
And it
That's
is,
understandable,
too.
that's your home, I understand it completely. This is all of our home, I understand what you're saying, you understand, we don't just
No, that's not your
sell
home, Roger.
alcohol, we don't just sell alcohol just to tick people off and bring more dope into town.
That's what they're doing, is
No,
what
our
they're-
alcohol sales tax pays for so much here, our police force is funded with our alcohol sales tax. You really don't understand, you want us to fight the alcohol, we need the occupational tax and the alcohol sales tax in order to do that. To hire the officers we need to keep our area clean.
Stand before Jesus Christ one of these days when you have to, and anchor him for that.
Well, I will.
Yeah, I know you will.
Gracious.
I know you will, sis.
Wow. I have no.
But you won't recognize me, but I've got something I want to say anyway. You're all gonna annex that down there for John Clark. We don't matter. John Clark's got the money.
There you
That's
go.
the reason. We don't count because we don't have the money that John Clark's got. And on top of that, we don't want it. We just don't want it.
Well, I got something I want to say. Alcohol's been illegal in this town up until it was legal. And my kids and I bought it long before I was legal age, because just cause it wasn't legal here don't mean it wasn't here. The reason it wasn't here legally is because it was more money illegally. It's harder for my son to buy alcohol in Olive Hill now that it's wet than it was before it was wet.
Oh,
Now, wait a minute, that was your choice to buy it where you wanted to buy it. You know? But we don't want it out there in our faces.
Well, it's out there already.
Well,
It ain't hard for him to get a pill though, is it?
We ain't talking about pills are illegal. Period. No matter where you're at.
the thing about it is, if you guys get your foot in the door on this, you'll tax every little business out through there. You'll put a sewage system in. You'll do what you want to do after that.
Yeah, I was gonna see if anybody else wants to speak too. We're not, first of all, like you tried to tell you, we're not voting on that tonight anyhow. It was gonna get tabled because there is no survey. We just found that out today. So there's no vote tonight on this. So would anybody else like to express their concern before we go on to something else?
Well, I think we've expressed our concern over it now, and so the next time, you'll know that
And
we're out there.
we advertised the council meetings, just like she said she did, it is turned into the radio station, and that's how we advertise. But this didn't have to go, this wasn't up for no petition or anything, this is happy more only. But it is not being voted on today, we don't have a survey.
Well,
to shoot guns or anything out there?
Nothing. John, Steve, you know what I'm talking, John Clark's fence? That's what it is. When you come out of John Clark's property, if you turn right, coming to Olive Field, there's a white line on the edge of the road.
He's trying to buy where Carl's property out there too, right
Yeah.
now, with a Waffle House.
A walk path. But it will be from John Clark's property out to the white line to this bridge. From the bridge, white line out and right back into John Clark's property.
They get
It
the
don't
road,
affect
they'll get the
nobody.
rest of it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean, Danny, the rest of it. I already said that once. the road.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something, I kinda think it's a little bit personal. You don't know me that well.
You don't know me that well, is it?
Yeah, and ain't nobody gonna tax your business, if that's what you're worried about, they're not.
It's not just that. You guys talked the other time about putting a sewage system.
No, we did not. John Clark talked about laying his own personal line to town, and somebody blew it out of proportion and said the city was running sewer to the valley. John Clark wanted to run his own personal line to town. And I think I told Saw then, nobody came even hook to it. It was a forced main. Had nothing to do with the city. He just wanted to know if he could dump here. That was it. But it got blown out of proportion, and you all thought we was bringing sewer to the valley. We wasn't. And then we fought down here over that.
Well, we don't want to annex stuff there. That's
You're not
just
going to be
plain and
annexed.
simple, you know.
You're not. You're not going to be annexed. I have no desire to annex Blaze Valley. John Clark wants to be annexed. Wouldn't be no different if it was a guy that sits here 4 miles. If he wanted
John Clark.
Hey, Jerry,
to. Yes, Steve.
after this goes through, John Clark gets annexed in. The store building there across from my house. They wanna put a dang shop out there and sell alcohol. Are they gonna be able to sell alcohol there too?
As soon as they annex it.
What I'm saying, are they gonna just keep adding to it, or
Are they gonna
is this the end of it?
You can't be annexed unless you want to be.
So if they wanted to be, they could be too, for much center line.
If the city would accept it.
And that comes right back to the old store building. You want to annex it. I know that for a fact. He has fought to get a sewer line down there.
But there's no sewer.
They're not none yet,
Yeah.
because we started 30 years ago, stopping this. And it's just a matter of us fighting City Hall, in other words.
Just like for sewer to be to the valley, our sewer plant would have to be upgraded and redone. We don't have the money to do that.
It's not the sewer alone, it's every time they turn around and they change it, they want a little something different. They couldn't get the sewer, they couldn't get the city of Olive Field to take us in because they knew that the boats wasn't out there for them to take it in. And now they're down to this little bitty piece of the pie that they want. They want to start there at John Clark, just like Steve said. The next place will be the store. The next place will be the old store over there. And it'll just keep multiplying like that.
Who's they, Todd?
Huh?
You keep saying they, who you talking about?
Well, you got Donnie Owens that's been wanted down there forever. Donnie Owens, is just like Steve said, there where the old Cecil store is.
It ain't only that, everybody wants the business out
Anytime
of the
they see
industry.
something that's gonna make a nickel,
And there'll be more motels, and first one thing or another come into that intersection there, and that's what we're saying, they'll just keep growing, you know what I'm saying?
And I understand what you're saying, but I mean, this right here, sole intent was just to annex Happy Mark. We couldn't annex your all's property unless we do it the way like Saul was talking
I'm talking about
about.
like the old drug stop, there'll be some big motels, outfit come in and clean it all up, and those motels there, and they'll be one to be annexed in too, you know what I'm saying? It'll be more and more.
I don't think anything will ever come to Pleasant Valley unless there's sewer out there, so I don't think he basically got anything to worry about.
Fact of the matter is, if we don't do something, Grayson's gonna take this whole county over,
And it's coming.
because they're growing by leaps and
And
bounds.
it's coming. They wasn't nobody trying to hurt anybody. There wasn't nobody trying to step on no toes. Just trying to annex Happy Mark.
Folks, I want to say something. I'm the alcoholic beverage control officer as well as the police chief. Nobody sells alcohol unless they get a license from me. I'm not licensed in any bars, anything like that. They'll have to go above me to get a license for that, because I own stuff down there too.
You own
Don't leave that on my doorstep. But Grayson's growing because Grayson puts a sewer line out there. Grayson's putting water out there. And there's businesses down here. I was up here 10 years ago when Cracker Barrel wanted to build down here where Bill Blankenship used to sell mobile homes. They went to Moorhead because there wasn't no sewer. Business don't bring dope in here. Business puts
They've
people to
hollered that
work.
for 20 years.
Business puts people to work. It doesn't bring
They
them
hollered
dollars.
Cracker Barrel down there, Wood Hill, mobile home place used to be for 20 years, I know.
They had, what'd you say, they had one there?
They wanted one to put on
Yeah,
in
yeah, I was
there.
up there. I talked to the guy. But It's not, there's not gonna be bars and all that kind of stuff. That's against our ordinance. You can't have that in town.
Well, they holler because of the sewer line. How them truck stops operate down there?
They had,
With the business they had,
they had septic system.
they had their own septic, why can't they build their own septic system?
He already did.
Yeah.
There it is.
John
John
Clark.
Clark.
No, I'm talking about the other businesses wants to come in town.
Now, that was before it got as restrictive as it is now. It's harder for a business to do.
Got the what?
That was before, nowadays, it's hard for a business like that to build a septic system that would control all that. Now, like John Clark, he's built his own sewer plant.
Because
It's a
it's-
mini sewer plant. Because he can't get sewer, so he has to.
Because they can't just store the ground like they used to.
Yes,
Well, I just,
They're
The
running out
fact
of ditch.
is,
personally, I lived here my whole life.
anytime that something starts growing, we get more of the stuff. And that's what we're after. We're after just to stop it. Nothing more, nothing less.
But so I
We're
understand.
set, wait a minute, I'm a talking.
Go ahead.
Are you aware that a lot of the reason that people are on heavy drugs is because they don't have jobs? That becomes their job and their
There
entertainment?
are jobs out here if they'll go get them.
I
We're
agree with that.
trying to bring.
I know where plenty of them are.
I drive to Winchester every day. I'm a son, we're driving all.
Hey, I drove all over this United States, don't tell me nothing.
Fifty years.
Huh?
Hold on, see, we were talking real calm there for a while, now we're
Well, you
getting.
start telling me where you drove.
Listen,
No.
we're not voting on it tonight, we have no survey. We're not annexing Pleasant Valley, we have no desire to annex Pleasant Valley. It's Happy Mart only, but there's nothing getting voted on tonight. And if it ever comes up again, it will be advertised on the radio like it was this time. And she did do it Friday, because I signed the papers. Yes, sir.
If you annex just the road, being US 60,
Yes, sir.
a state road,
Yes,
will
sir.
not the maintenance of that fall back to the city?
No, it's a corridor annexation, it's not, we're not taking into the property, it's basically a corridor. I don't know how else to define it, but, no, we're not taking over
Is the
responsibility.
state going to take it over?
But I'm not being rude, but we've got a bunch of things we have to go over, and I have to move on. But we are not voting on it tonight. We don't know when. We're waiting on confirmation from the state on a survey. But once again, we are not annexing Pleasant Valley. Happy Mart only, if it
John
happens.
Clark wants it.
Because of business owner wants it. Wouldn't be no different if it was up Ben's Run, Route 2, or US 60 westbound.
Basically, what I'm about to do is, John Clark wants something on the market.
That's how you see it, sir. Have a good night.
I make a motion that we accept